we're going to do some cultivations as well. But the first things we'd like to show you are the new 3640 and the 3660. As we said, these tractors have got brand new common rail 3-cylinder engines, incredible amount of additional torque. We've got a new gearbox available in them, the 24x12, and then we've got the new cabin with the controls inside the cab, which actually line up very well with the controls that you would find in the bigger range from Massey Ferguson. So guys, thank you very much. You want to take these ones out, and you'll be able to drive these ones very soon. Then we'll bring the next ones in. This time we'd like to show you the new utility loaders, okay? So we said that we designed 2 new loaders as such for these tractors. And here you can see 2 of the new tractors with the new loaders on them. So the visibility, first of all, from inside the cab, I think you'll agree is quite outstanding. You can see that there's absolutely no cables outside of the beam, are all contained inside it. We've got the quick attached couplings, which is what we call the safe lock system, and you can very easily simply take the complete loader off the tractor in a very short space of time. I think you'll agree that the loader is designed for the tractor. It is one unit, it is a complete tractor-loader combination. It's available in non-parallel and parallel lift. It's got up to 3 meters lift height and up to 2.5 tons lift capacity. So that's the new 3600 series tractors with the new 900 series utility loaders. So lift them up in the air, guys, if you can, so everybody can have a look at how they operate. Okay, thank you very much indeed, thank you. Again, you'll be able to try these in the field and see for yourself the torque and power. The next one we'd like to bring in is, you've seen before in the SEMA stand, but you've never actually seen one driving before, and it's the baby telescopic handle, the 9205. This is the baby in the new family. The super little product, it'll lift 2 tons. It's got the different steering modes on it. That means that you can get right into the places that you need to get to with the product. It's very simple and easy to operate. It's exactly the kind of machine that you would find on a poultry unit, on a pig unit, on a cultural unit, on a small mixed farm. What's it like inside the cab, Arno? Is it quite easy to drive, quite straightforward?
Easy to drive, easy to jump in, to jump out, very close to the ground, and much space in the cab.
And what would you say would be the main benefits of this kind of product for the farmer?
Size, capacity, maneuverability, and the strength of the boom, the lift capacity.
Has it got anything on it you would say would be unique to Massey Ferguson or a special advantage?
Special advantage, of course, as a telehandler is hydrostatic transmission, which is the best transmission for telehandler, and the size is less than 2 meters height.
So 2 meter width, it's a 2 meter wide and it's 2 meter high. What steering modes have you got on it?
So currently I'm using crab mode, of course, to move on the side as I did just now. I can get 2-wheel steering on the front or 4-wheel steering as I was initially.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, can you lift it up in the air, please, Arno? If you wouldn't mind, lift it right up in the air. bring another tractor and loader company. And we didn't actually mention this one this morning, but this is the Ferguson, putting it out a little bit here. This is the 54 high visibility unit in its standard format. So it's not one of the new models SEMA, but it's one of the existing Massey Ferguson 5400 series that features the new styling and the new look and the new design of the cab, the single piece bonnet. But it does have on it what is asked is, can we take the loader on and off? No problem to do that when we're in the working session. No problem whatsoever, because it's literally 25 seconds off and 20 seconds back on. The 900 series loader that we introduced back in the spring. So this isn't a new announcement from Agritechnica, but it's probably the first time that you've seen this new tractor and loader combination in the flesh. If you wouldn't mind lifting the loader feet up again. And incidentally, what you're looking at there is actually one of Massey Ferguson's biggest selling products that we make. And it's actually the most popular tractor loader combination in many markets that you'll find in Europe. Right, here's the new tractors. This is the 7600 series, and we've got two machines for you to have a look at. We've got the 7620 Dyna VT. You can already see inside the cab that he's got his hand on the multi-pad joystick that we covered in the lecture room. And then we've got the 7624 Dyna 6, which is using the T-handle that were used from the previous models. So we've got an efficient and an exclusive model for you to look at today. I'm not going to go through a presentation again, but I want to draw your attention to what we were talking about with this new double parallel cat system, which is entirely contained within this side exhaust. Now, some other companies have chosen to have a thing at the bottom that looks like a big dustbin, but we don't like that idea. It obscures the visibility to the right-hand side. So our engineers have carefully put everything inside that right-hand exhaust system, and we call that the new generation SCR Generation 2 system, and the only additional component is the diesel oxidization catalyst on the side of the engine. Okay, thanks guys, because you can again drive these machines in the field very safe. Because you can see where the tractor's finishes and the balers begin. But just to point out that this is the new 8600 Tier 4 tractor that we introduced in SEMA, Tier 4i that is, again with the Generation 2 SCR, and again, if you've got any questions with that one, please have a look in the field. But now it's over to Adam for the harvesting.
Thanks Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the 2170 XD baler here. It's a 1.2 by 70 centimetre bale, and as I said in my little presentation, this is consistently giving us between 15 and 20% extra in the same size over the standard baler. but it has massive changes in it that you'll see when you come to our station over in the field on the left here. It is a big tractor, you know, there's no doubt about it. You can get the output out of these things. These big guys who are buying these need to put a bit of power on them. They can keep the forward speed up, keep the fail weight consistent, and away they go. So thanks very much. We're going to do the combines in size smallest first, but really this isn't very small. I'd like to introduce you. You are the first people to see this combine live. This is the Macchine S. This is a 5-walker MF7345. So she's a real looker. Get your cameras out, take some pictures here. This is a real practical combine for practical customers. We've got an 8-row folding maze header on the front here. You know, it's capable of taking that sort of size, although it's only a 5-walker machine. But it's really pretty. We've lost a bit of. It's really pretty to look at. Big features in here will be the cylinder and the flexible stretching NCS system that we talked about in the presentation. We're going to put this into work a little later on for you to show you how she goes. But remember, big grain tank capacity, 8,600 litres. A lot of customers are going to be picking up on this. It's a real practical combine to own. Look at the lights on the front. It's a 10 work light package. You know, so you can work this all through the night if necessary. And that's what these guys are doing here in this maze area. Okay, Gert, thanks very much. Let's bring on the next one. Rotor of any combine, 3.56 metres by 70 centimetres. It's got a 404 horsepower, 104 horsepower C2 8.4 litre engine. It's a narrow, that's the thing about this one. It's narrow. With these 800 tires, it's 3.5 metres overall width, so it meets the legal requirements of places like France and Germany. Particularly good in maize, it's particularly prevalent in this area. Thanks, Dan. Remember the other combine engine designed for the combine, flat torque curve that develops all its torque when it's 20 speeds in 2,000 odd RPM. It's working with a conventional cylinder, and special straw grates underneath those rotors so straw doesn't get damaged. If it's the first time you've seen this, please come and look at this machine over in the field, where it's slightly less dusty, but we're really pleased to have this machine in our lineup. Thanks very much.
Se supone que es gris. Yo creo que sí. La coña. Pero lo lleva ella. Nos lo ha picado ahí. Da un truco.
Para luego decir, oye,
Joder, el cargador de la cámara, tío. Si me ha caído. ¿El cargador? Sí, yo creo que igual se ha ido por aquí. Espero que...
Reducing costs. And when you store the bales, you'll have less volume because you've got more condensed material. Now, how have we actually achieved this of 15 to 20% more density over the previous model? What we've done is, to start with, we've got an upgraded PTO shaft. We've got the Rothschild PWE 580E, which is the highest rated shaft on offer for high horsepower. We've changed the entire structure of the machine to accommodate the increase in weight of the flywheel, the gearbox, the increased opposing forces on the plunger, the increased material. So that's been, chassis has been strengthened, and also we've got the extra gussets to support the heavier gearbox. The next thing you can see, we've got the flywheel has changed. This is now 545 kilograms, and you notice the gearbox, that has been increased in strength. The gears are 80% wider. That will give us increased contact area, so we can now subject greater forces.
It's a bigger physically gearbox.
Bigger gearbox, more weight. Now, to give you a rough idea, it's 35% more weight. We've got upgraded shafts, which are wider diameter, bigger bearings, and the gears are wider, 18%, which all equates to 35%.
Yeah, an unbelievable well.
We're going to drive this yet when everybody comes. Like the things that